Yo, what's good everyone, it's AbleTubeToys back with another video, and today we are going to be doing another anime tier list, but today it's One Piece! Personally, my favorite anime. It doesn't have to be y'all's favorite, because I know a lot of people don't like it because of how long it is, but anyways, let's just get straight into the tier list. Alright, so the first character right here we have is Shiryu. So Shiryu, he's one of Blackbeard's crewmates. When we first got introduced to him, I didn't really know what to think of him, and I still really don't that much, but I think he's pretty cool. I think he's strong. It's just like he's on Blackbeard's crew, so I can't really love him or hate him too much. So he's going to go straight in the C tier. Alright, here we go. Sanji. Sanji, man. Okay, Sanji. I have one thing to, love about Sanji is that he's Sanji, bro, and he's a part of Luffy's crew and stuff. But I prefer Zoro. I said it. I prefer Zoro. And y'all can argue with me on that. I still think that Sanji is a goated character. Is he S tier worthy? Here, how about this? Hey Siri, flip a coin. Tails, okay. He's gonna be S tier. Okay. Here we go. Kid. Alright, so Kid, I do really like Kid. I do like Kid. He is, I like him, but sadly he's my least favorite out of the three. My favorite is Law, and then Luffy. I don't know, man. A lot of people are like, oh, Luffy's my character. There's no way you don't love him, right? Wrong. Anyways, Kid, I still think he's an amazing character. He's got, great development, and I think he's pretty funny. Especially when he rage baits Luffy and Law. And then, yeah, I just, there's, Law is better, okay? It's just Law is better. Law is simply better, okay? So for that reason, I'm gonna put him. I'll put him in A tier. He's pretty good, but he's pretty good. I like him. Now Yamato. I don't know. She's kind of she's strong, but I don't know. I just don't really like her that much. I feel like she's just a mid character. She doesn't have much development, and there's just a lot of stuff that could be better about her, and for that reason, I'm gonna put her C tier. I'll put her C. Sabo. Okay, Sabo. He is my second favorite brother behind Ace. I like Ace a little more, but Sabo I still like. Sabo, I think it's kind of funny how Koala treats him. So, I'm gonna put Sabo. If there was a space between B and A, I would definitely put him there. But for now, I'll put him A. Why not? Zoro. Yeah. No need to talk about that one. Anyways, Marco the Phoenix. Alright. Marco. I do like him. He's pretty, he was very much help in Wano. And, he was a big support, you know? He also protected Luffy and Marineford, obviously. Cannot forget that. And, he was probably one of the biggest helps in Marineford against the Marines. So I'm gonna put him. I'll put him B. I'll put him B. I don't think he's quite A tier, but I'll put him B. All right. So Law. Law is obviously my favorite. He's my favorite Worst Generation member besides Zoro. But Law is just like, he's kind of like Zoro in a way. He is kind of like Zoro. It's just like there's like a tier for Zoro and then there's a tier for Law right below that. So Law's gonna go in S tier, but he's not Zoro worthy. I'll put him above Sanji though. Sorry, Sanji. Green Bull. I really do not like this guy. He's probably one of my least favorite admirals, behind Akainu, obviously. No one likes that guy. But yeah, he's my second least favorite admiral, and he's just like, kind of a jerk, and like, he's kind of annoying. So I'm gonna put him D tier, bro. I'm gonna put him D. Ben Beckman, the right-hand man of Mr. Shanks. Now, Beckman, I feel like he's strong, and it's just like we haven't gotten to see him much, We barely saw him. We saw him like in moments where Shanks is like, when Kid's about to blast all of Shanks' crew, like we've seen him then, but like we haven't really seen him fight that much except for Marineford, and even in Marineford he didn't get engaged much. So just until we get to know more about him, I'm gonna put him in B tier. If he was not the right hand man of Shanks, he would definitely be lower. Boa Hancock. Okay. So I didn't really like how, like, in the beginning she was like all about, oh, men are like bad people, and but she never really met them. However, she did play a super big role in Marineford. Like, she gave Luffy Ace's handcuff key. She helped Luffy get to Marineford and impel down. And it's just like, she was a big help and all of that. So I'll put her. I'll put her B tier. She's good. Okay, Kizaru. He is probably my favorite admiral. He is. I feel like it's funny how he's just careless. It's just in Egghead he did kind of crash out, and I understand why. I feel like Kizaru is just like, he doesn't really want to get involved much, and like he's just like, all like, I do this or that or whatever. Like, I don't really care. Which, he's like less cruel than most Marines. It's just like he gets an order to do something and he just kind of is like, and does it. But yeah, he's pretty chill for a Marine, and I'll put him B tier. Actually, I can't put a Marine in B tier, bro. That's too high for a Marine. Okay, Aokiji, the former Marine and the member of the Blackbeard Pirates. Aokiji, I never really liked him too much. He was kind of like iffy, but he did spare Luffy and the crew in Longland, or was that not the arc? I don't know, man. But yeah, I just feel like he was kind of like Kizaru too. But he was more chill than Kizaru, actually. So I'm gonna put him B tier. He was more chill than Kizaru. But he almost killed Garp. That knocked him down one, actually. Oden. Kazuki Oden. I don't really know much, man. Like, Oden was cool, and I felt bad for what he had to do for his people, and that stuff. What the heck? No. Okay. But yeah, I just feel bad for all he had to do, and then in the end of all that, he had to get executed, and although he did save his people. So, just for the sadness, I'm gonna put him in A tier, cause, like, yes. Alright, Jewelry Bonnie. Bonnie is probably, like, I don't really know. I mean, like, she was an egghead and, like, around Luffy all the time. And, like, her backstory was sad, involving Kuma and all that stuff. But, yeah, I think I'm going to put her in the same tier as, like, I don't know. I'll put her in B tier. She's, like, she's not up there, but she's not, like, low, you know? It's kind of like Hancock. Alright, next one we have is Garp. Garp is definitely my favorite Marine. He's funny. Man, he's funny. And also is, like, not like all... He's probably one of the only Marines with, like, not a twisted sense of justice. Kind of like how Aokiji was, but even, like, less twisted. And, like, I feel like he was definitely A tier worthy. Is he S tier? I feel like it's funny, like, how he raised Luffy and all that kind of stuff. And, this one's hard. I'm gonna put him S tier, because it's Garp. You know, yeah. Alright, Hawkeye. Hawkeye. I feel like, Mihawk is kind of like, he's just like, he just doesn't get involved in stuff, you know? Like, he needs to get more involved for me to like him more. He's too much of an introvert, and I am the biggest extrovert you will ever meet. Or maybe did I confuse those? Hold up, one sec. What the heck? Yeah! Okay, so I am an extrovert. That's nice. Okay, so yeah. I'm more like an extrovert, and I love people that are extroverts because it's like, yes. And Hawkeye, I think I respect him for his strength, and that's only, so, I'll put him B tier. Why not? I mean, I can't put him low. I can't put him high, though. Alright, Shirahoshi. Man, I never liked Shirahoshi. I mean, like, she may be one of the, like the ancient weapon Poseidon, but, like, I don't give a crap. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. That's the amount of time she cried. -2. 1, 2. +1. 1. Okay. I'll just put her in C, bro, because, like, I mean, there's no reason for her to be D tier, but there's also no reason for her to be higher than C, so I think C's a good spot. Oh my gosh. The next person we have is Akainu. Okay, so Akainu is like, man, I will never forgive him for what he did to Whitebeard and Ace. He is like the lowest of lows, bro. Can I create like a new... I can't create a new thing? Oh, okay. But, like, if I could, there would be, like, a Dookie tier, and I would put him, boom, straight in the bottom tier, where no one else would go. Like, He's the lowest of the low. Alright, Charlotte Linlin, aka Big Mom. Big Mom is Big Mom is pretty mid character. Wait, I just realized, why is Big Mom on here 2 times? Why? Why is Hancock on here 2 times? What the heck? Why is Blackbeard on here 2 times? Can I I can't delete anything? Okay, you're going to the back, you're going to the back, and you're going to the back. Okay, Crocodile's the final one we're rating. Alright. I don't know why those in specific would be on here twice. But anyways. Charlotte Linden, I don't really like. She was kind of annoying in Whole Cake, and just got absolutely cooked by Brooke. Well, I mean, didn't get cooked, but Brooke was just kind of making her speechless, and Brooke was the MVP of Whole Cake. There's no denying that, okay? But come on, bro. A freaking skeleton? You got cooked by a skeleton. Yeah, and also Big Mom's just annoying, so yeah, we're putting you in C tier. Kaido. Now, I do like Kaido's ability, and I think he's strong. Now, do I like him as a character? Not really. You know why? You know why? Because he killed Odin. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. But, nonetheless, I think Kaido's a good character. And I think that, he gave, Onigashima was, my favorite part of One Piece except for Marineford. So, yeah. I'm going to put Kaido in A simply because he gave us the Arc Wano. That's the entire reason. Teach. Mr. Blackbeard. Alright, Blackbeard, I really hate this guy, I swear. He always shows up at the worst possible time just to do the worst possible thing ever. And it's just it makes me want to put him in D tier, but since he's probably going to be one of the main fighters, I'm going to put him in C tier. No! He's going in D tier. Shanks. Need I to explain? Bro, I don't need to explain, okay? It's Shanks. He's going in S tier. Oh, Roger. Need I explain again, bro? He gave us the show One Piece. If it weren't for him, ain't no pirates would be out to explore for the One Piece. That's W. Whitebeard. Whitebeard is... He's definitely at least an A tier. Whitebeard is super strong and super... He was a super good, fighter in Marineford. It's just it's Whitebeard, bro. I gotta put him high, so... He's not quite S tier worthy in my roster, but he's definitely A tier. He's A tier. Oh boy. Next up we got Rox D. Zebek. One of the strongest pirates. I mean, obviously not Joy Boy. Joy Boy's stronger, but one of the strongest pirates. He had a crew with all of the emperors. He had freaking Kaido, Whitebeard, Big Mom, Shiki. He even he had all of the good characters. And it took both Roger and Garp just to take this guy down. And bro, If it weren't for this guy, we wouldn't see all the development we have in all these great characters and all the Yonkos. So we're putting him in A tier. Not an S tier character, but definitely not something below an A. Ooh. So are we talking about the zombie Ryuma, or are we talking like when he was a human? I think if it was a human, then it'd show him when he was a human, not when he's in the zombie form. Or maybe this is just Brook, because his shadow is infused in this zombie. However, I believe it's possible that it's going to be Ryuma, and I'm going to rank it based off of Ryuma. So, Ryuma was probably the GOAT of Wano before. Like, he was so strong that, like, the world government was scared to, like, hurt Wano because he was the protector. And then, also, that's the thing, bro. He's the relative of Zoro. Zoro is a relative of Mr. Shimotsuki Ryuma. And Ryuma also is just like, he's like a legend, and he also held Shusui, which was one of Zoro's swords, but in exchange for Shusui, he got an even stronger sword. So I'll put him in B tier, but like, we knew nothing about him. Knowing nothing about a character and putting him that high is like, it's impressive. Oh boy. Next up, we have Monkey D. Dragon. Monkey D. Dragon. Alright. Mr. Revolutionary Leader. He is... there's no way to say that he's not strong. I mean, like, if the world government is calling him the most wanted, and he is the most wanted man right now, he's gotta be strong, you know? If he leads all of the Revolutionary Army, including Sabo, and Sabo's super strong, okay? If he leads all of them, he's gotta be strong. So, should we keep the monkey lineage going through S tier? I think so. Why not? You know? Alright. Rayleigh, Silver's Rayleigh. Now, y'all might be crazy, but he's going straight to... Y'all might be thinking I'm crazy, but he's going straight to S tier as well. And no, it's not because he's a legend and he's like Roger's left-hand or right-hand man. No. Hey, how would Luffy be strong how would he get that strong during the time skip with no Rayleigh? How, bro? Rayleigh taught Luffy hockey. He boosted Luffy, okay? Like, if it weren't for Rayleigh, Luffy would not be as strong as he is right now. He would not be an emperor. He wouldn't have a 3 billion berry bounty. He wouldn't have beaten Kaido. So, that alone gives him S tier. Sengoku and Kong, I think, are going to go in the same placement tiers. So, where should I put them? I mean, like, I think they're some of the strongest Marines, definitely, alongside Garp and the Admirals, but just, like, think, bro. Where would these guys go? I mean, Garp is an S tier for that reason, but there ain't no way these guys are S tier. I don't think they're A tier either, so we'll put them C tier, because that's where Aokiji and Kizaru are. Alright, Shiki, Mr. Shiki. Alright, Shiki was a part of Rock's crew, and he's also said to be, like, extremely strong, right? It took the strength of both Garp and Sengoku to take him down in Marineford. Because, like, when they you know, yeah, he got super mad, and then he went to Marineford, and it required the strength of both Sengoku and Garp to take this beast down. So I think he's a good character. We just haven't seen much of him. The only thing we saw of him was pretty much just a movie, you know. And I don't watch the One Piece movies, so I can't rank him fairly. So I'm gonna put him in either B or C. I'll put him in B. Why not? Moving on, we have Edward Weevil. This guy's confusing, alright? Because, like, again, we don't know much about him, okay? The only thing we know is that Buckingham Stussy said that Weevil is the son of Whitebeard. Which, I mean, it's possible. But, like, if you look at him, pretty much nothing resembles Whitebeard of Weevil. So, and Weevil's kind of annoying. But, like, he's just dumb, you know? He's just dumb. So, he's gonna go C tier. Ooh, King. Okay, listen. Hear me out, okay? Although King was a part of the Kaido's crew, right? He was still super strong, and he, like, started to gain some respect for Zoro after they fought, right? I mean, Zoro still absolutely cooked him with one move, but yeah, I think King is strong, but not D tier. I'm gonna put him B tier. Why not? Doflamingo. I don't like this guy, bro. I mean, although if it weren't for him, you know, like, we wouldn't have the Grand Fleet. So that's about the only thing that can bump him from a C tier right now for me. So I guess he's gonna go D tier or B tier. I mean, can you really blame him for his actions? I mean, you can, but, like, bro, his childhood was sad, although he was, like, the villain in it. And he was the reason that, like, yeah. But, like, bro, he got tortured as a kid for being a celestial dragon. That's kind of sad. But, thing is, he's still one of the main villains, so he's not going anywhere above B tier. Oof. Lucci. Lucci's a different scenario, okay? Lucci is just the, like, he's the main strong person that, whatever, that the people, that the Straw Hats go against in Enies Lobby. And, so, what I'm gonna do is I'm playing with the image. Okay, let me stop. I'm gonna put him in B tier just because he, like, was one of the main he was one of the main people that were, like, trying to keep Robin away. But I'm gonna put him in high B tier. I'm gonna put Marco right behind him. Ooh, Magellan. He's kind of disgusting, bro. He's kind of gross. Like, this is the type of guy that would like pick his nose. Like, this is the type of guy that would be like playing basketball with his little like the 40-year-old uncle trying to beat all the 5-year-old kids in basketball, and he thinks he's cool for it. So like, I'm gonna put him in C tier just because like, I don't know. No, I'm putting him in D tier. There's nothing to like about this guy. Ace. Now, although Ace's death really helped Luffy in like his yes. If it weren't for Ace's death, Luffy wouldn't have his Grand Fleet, you know, because then the Colosseum wouldn't exist. So none of the people would be there, let alone need to pay a debt to Luffy, and their debt would be to be a whatever it's called, to be a member of Luffy's fleet. So Ace, like, I didn't want you to die, but your death was really like needed. So I'll put you A tier just cause like, so we put you above Sabo, like I said in the beginning. All right, Enel. He's like ow. Okay, I'm putting this guy straight in D tier. Straight in D tier because he said he's like playing God and stuff, you know. So just for that, I'm putting you in D tier because there was no other God than the one true God. And last, but certainly not least, Crocodile. Okay, Crocodile is probably one of my favorite. Well, he's my favorite warlord besides Law. And you know, I just realized, where's Buggy? Where's Buggy on this list? We need Buggy, bro. We need Buggy. All right, so how do we have Weevil but no Buggy? That's crazy. Crocodile, I do really like his character. I think he's a really good character, and he's one of my favorites. And although he did do bad stuff in Alabasta, he's definitely one of my favorites. So he's going S tier. Alright, and then I'll just put these guys in the same tier. There's Big Mom. Oh, there, and there. Alright. What do y'all think? Did I do good on this ranking? If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to smash that like button and subscribe button. It really helps out the channel and shows that you want more videos just like this. And I'll see y'all next vid. Peace!